What's going on, you guys? Hope everybody can hear me well. Yeah, it's been a lot of talk since the fight last night. It's been a lot of talk since the fights last night. Hope everybody had a good morning this morning. Hit that like button for your boys. You come on in the building. We gonna talk about, should Tank Davis give Isaac Cruz a rematch? Is Floyd Mayweather hating on Canelo out? Of course, amongst other things, Ryan Garcia comes out and gives his 2 cents on Gervonta Tank Davis' performance. I mean, Ryan Garcia had a lot to say about both Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's see who's in the building early. Salute to Cole Dan. Salute, bro. AJ Johnson, what's going on? Okay, y'all can hear me. All right, good. So, yeah, it was a really good fight last night. A lot more competitive than most people expected. Tank Davis allegedly hurt his knuckles in the fight. It's a really, really good fight. Tank Davis showed a different dimensions to his game. Or should I say something that we haven't seen from him in a while. You know, he was spinning Cruz a lot. Good footwork. Never necessarily got trapped. Really, really, AJ Johnson says, no rematch. Because they never give any, just like Loma. I love to see it, but how they treat black fighters makes me say no. If it was the other way around, we already know that they'll take that one and run with it. They'll take it and run with it. But Tank Davis at the post-fight press conference didn't seem like it was totally out of the picture for him. You know. And actually, let me play something. See if you guys can hear this when I play it.
He said, hell no, when they asked him about doing a rematch. What are your thoughts on him not wanting a rematch?
Bueno, la pregunta para Isaac es, ¿qué opinan de cuando Gervonta Davis dijo, no, ni loco, cuando le preguntaron sobre la revancha? ¿Qué te generó eso?
Algo inexplicable. ¿Por qué? De un peleador que no lo conocían. Lo conocieron de la mejor manera y contra un gran oponente de los mejores 135 se negó a darnos la revancha.
That I can't explain it. It's crazy. How did it go from someone that he didn't know at 135 to someone that he wants to avoid at all costs for a rematch? It's absolutely astounding.
Wow. You guys heard that? Yeah. That's what Isaac Cruz said when he heard that Tank don't want the rematch. Now, Tank Davis himself at the post-fight, said something a little different than just no. But there's just so many other fights out there. We go see. I think the demand for it may be there because this is the guy that a lot of people feel, quote unquote, beat Gervonta Tank Davis. A lot of people feel that Isaac Cruz beat Tank. New World Quarter says Cruz blocking that uppercut with his glove. Tank as throwing his hardest blows against Cruz's fist injured his hand. Yep, Tank injured his hand in the fight. He injured his hand in the fight. Cruz got a really, really hard ass fucking head. If you look at dude's skull, it's like shit. Cruz was really good at pressing the action, keeping Tank on his toes. He gave Tank a really good fight tonight. I think Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis should have leveled up from the tough guys they fought this weekend. If anything, right? I think if anything, they should have leveled up after these two guys they fought. But should Tank give him a rematch? If it wasn't for a lot of this bullshit that's going on in boxing, you know what I'm saying, the double standards and the bias and all that shit, then I say hell yeah, I'm all for it. But we know what it is. But if Tank decides to give him a rematch, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. If Tank Davis decides to give Isaac Cruz a rematch. I mean, it's almost like the Maidana situation, AJ Johnson. It's almost like the Maidana fight. Maidana did well, so he won, Isaac Cruz didn't win the fight, but he did impress me, He showed that he belonged. He showed that he belonged. Hit that like button for your boy. I know it's probably an awkward time, so the notifications coming out slow. But last night, man, we had a record high of 700-something people in the building. That video got damn near 30,000 views, that live last night. Salute to everybody that showed up for your boy for that random live stream last night. Floyd Mayweather came out and said some shit, man. Floyd Mayweather been pretty fired up lately. Kyle Inte says, no rematch, fight a big name, fuck it. Hey, there's a lot of options out there for Tank. A lot of options out there for Tank. I have no problem about how the fight went or anything of the sort. Floyd also came out and said this about the pay-per-views. He says, people risk their lives to entertain you, and you're still in the fight. You're willing to pay for designer things, but you're not willing to pay for the fight. When you steal the fight, you are stealing from the fighters. A large portion of a fighter's pay comes from pay-per-view purchases. To get the pay-per-view level, it takes a lot of work. Do what's right, support the fighters as you support your family and friends. That's what Floyd Mayweather had to say in regards to pretty much promoting the fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, whether this fight did good numbers or not, shit, who knows? One would imagine it really didn't do well. One would imagine it didn't. But if Floyd wants to do shit like that, make that shit $40. $40 is a lot easier to give up than fucking $80. To fight a guy that, let's just be honest, and no disrespect to Cruz, because we know who he is now. But before that, nobody really knew who he was. Nobody knew dude. And you putting a $75 ticket on it, it's like, ugh. And then going into the fight, a mass majority of people felt that Tank was going to stop this dude. That was a fight that people should have saw. Action-packed. You know what I'm saying? We seen Tank have to go through some adversity in the fight. That pay-per-view should have been $40. That shit should have been $40. $50 at the most. Not no $80 to $80. You know what I'm saying? So he was, begging people to pay for the pay-per-view last night. We're going to see how the numbers did. I hope it did well. But I'm not really a fan of pay-per-view anyway. I think it's a bad idea. Unless it's a reasonable price. A fight like that should have been $40 on pay-per-view at the most. But if it's a big fight, then that's where you can put the nice little ticket on it. You know what I'm saying? But for all these just you spamming pay-per-views and boxing fans, especially hardcore fans, is getting tired of it. And that's just the truth. Boxing fans getting tired of y'all spamming pay-per-view. Not everything needs to be on pay-per-view. But I do get it. That's how the fighters get paid. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But we in a modern social media age where you could damn near do anything with your smartphone. That's all I'm gonna leave it at that. But Ryan Garcia also came out and he gave his fucking thoughts on the shit. You know, Ryan Garcia needs to really shut the fuck up. I'm getting sick of this dude. What's going on, Michael Holly? What's going on, Kyle Inte, Terry Smoke? What's going on? Yeah. Hold up. But Ryan Garcia comes out and talks his shit. He says Gervonta gets away with fighting C-level fighters. Out of all the lightweights, he's the weakest. His toughest test was Leo Santa Cruz. Almost lost tonight. Bring it on. I've been calling you out for a while. This is what Ryan Garcia has to say in regards to Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, Ryan Garcia, you know, he's been peeking out. You know, see, this is the shit. This is what I've been saying. A lot of people thought I was really harsh back when this kid came out and said that he had all these illnesses and shit, right? These mental illnesses. But I was like, I ain't believing that bullshit. I wasn't falling for it. People thought I was harsh, all this other shit. You know, the morale police came out of nowhere. I said, I'm not buying it. And this is why. This shit like this is why. Because if you fucking hurt and you got mental illnesses and you got mental problems, you ain't out here talking shit. That's just not what you're doing. So I'm not buying that shit. Dude's getting pulled out of fights because he just ain't dedicated. Canelo told us the truth. That's what happened. Canelo already told us what happened. Canelo told us what happened. Yeah. Man, he pulled out of many fights, bro. He pulled out of many fights, Drizzy KO. Salute, bro. He put out of many fights. Ryan Garcia really needs to shut up. There's really not much I don't want to give him too much energy, man. I used to really think Ryan was going to be that guy that was, you know, he was talking a good game. I fell for it. I do fall for that shit. But I fell for it for him. I shouldn't have. And this little asshole out here talking shit after everybody fights, but he don't want to fight him. He's in direct position to fight Devin Haney. Guess what? He pulled out of the fight. He didn't even want to fight Javier Fortuna. He didn't want to fight Jojo Diaz. Man, forget Ryan Garcia. Like TBE and Tank said, he's an Instagram fighter, a YouTube fighter. He ain't, no, bro. Isaac Cruz, a C-level fighter? Nah. I'm not buying that. I think Isaac Cruz beats the shit out of Ryan Garcia. I think Isaac Cruz beats the shit out of Ryan. Yeah, that's right. He beats the hell out of Ryan Garcia. He beats the hell out of Ryan. Trying to see something. Yeah, he beats the hell out of this dude. Terry Smooth says Ryan Garcia is a whole king and those who down to him are racist. Yeah, AJ. I saw Tank say the same. I mean, not Tank, but Devin say the same thing. Like, you know, they taking the high road, you know, like we tend to do. And, you know, this is the type of shit that happens. Yep. You see how these clowns pay you back. That's how they do it. That's why I wasn't, when T.O. and all this shit comes out and they try to get these sympathy points and all this, I am not buying any of it. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Because then next thing you know, they back on the internet trashing somebody or talking shit. I would like to see Ryan fight Isaac Cruz. But guess what? That'll never happen. Because Oscar ain't stupid. That's why. What's up, WJ Luckett? I see you in the building, bro. He says Cruz will beat Ryan. Absolutely, dude. Easy work. Easy work. Cold Dan says Tank been relying on his power too much. He can box well, but he's not showing it or progressing on it. He hasn't really been using it. You right? If you don't use it, you may lose it. But he showed that he still got it last night. He showed that he still got it last night. Let me turn this noise canceling shit off. But yeah, he showed us last night that he still got it. He didn't necessarily have to use it too much. And he's been bulldogging people. So Tank could be a bully and he could be a boxer. Tough, got a good chin. People ain't gonna give Tank credit, but I'm gonna give Tank credit over here. Because I understand that sometimes it's the guys you just don't know that could give you your toughest fight, man. They can give you a tough fight. I know that. So I'm not going to sit here and not give Tank credit. Like, I thought Tank was going to knock him out, honestly. But I do understand that sometimes it's the guy you don't know that's not all out in the public, that's in a dark room working hard with nothing to lose, that's going to come up and show out. And now he made a name for himself, if anything. The world knows who Isaac Cruz is because he arguably gave Tank Davis his toughest fight. I think Tank Davis is probably going to rematch him. I can kind of get those vibes from Floyd and Tank after at the press conference. I kind of got the vibe that they like, man, they could probably go end up rematching this dude. They go see the reaction from fans. They go see that the Mexican fans is really, really all going to be all in with Isaac Cruz, and they go probably try to make another fight. They go see. I think they made a mistake putting this on pay-per-view, considering it was short notice and amongst other things. We gonna see how those pay-per-view numbers look on a Sunday night for fucking $80. It's $85, whatever it was. We gonna see how that looks. But I do think that a rematch will be nice. I think it'll be a big fight because Isaac Cruz showed that he belongs. And I think that Floyd Mayweather, when he gave Maidana those rematches because of the way the fights played out, the first fight, he gave him a rematch and showed him how it's really done in the second fight. He separated himself from Marcos Maidana. So I think Tank Davis is going to possibly do the same thing. I think if this Kambosos thing don't work out as far as negotiations, because Tank ain't about to be trying to fight in Australia. They already fight in California and shit all the time. So I doubt they want to be going to Australia. And if Tank Davis rematch him, that's cool for me. Even though I get it that guys like don't give black fighters rematches and shit like that. I get it, but that don't mean we got to move like that. That don't mean they got to move like that. You know what I'm saying? This gonna always be questioned for the rest of Tank's career amongst a mass majority of the. Because, Tank fights a lot of Hispanic fighters. So there's going to be a lot of, for the rest of his career, Isaac Cruz, especially if Isaac Cruz continues to win. Now, if he comes in here and starts losing fights, then it's going to be like, But if he continues to win and beats a big name dude or whatever, then the demand will definitely be there. So I guess that's a fight that could possibly happen again down the line if Isaac Cruz continues to win, continues to get the fans behind him. Things of that nature, I think it could possibly happen again. And I'm all for it, I'm all for rematches. If it was a controversy, let's go ahead and run that shit back. Salute to Damone Daniels. I see you in the building. Abdul Shakur says, hopefully Kambosos and Haney can change the diva energy in the lightweight division. Yeah, man. Hopefully. Who is Kambosos going to pick? Who is Cambo going to pick? That's the question. Who would be the selection for George Kambosos? I don't see the Tank fight happening. I don't see that one happening. That's too political. That's going to be too political. Oh, wait, yeah, I got this. Hold up. But yeah, TBE had a lot to say about Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, check it out.
They don't want. It's not that they want. They don't want to see Tank win because they feel like it's beating me because I dominated the fight game for so long. But these same writers out here, they praise Canelo. You got so many young champions. Come over here. They'll overlook guys. Come on over here. Come on. Hammer. They'll overlook guys. They'll overlook guys like you. Unbelievable fighter. One of the best fighters in the sport of boxing today. One of the best. They'll overlook guys like you. Little young kid right here, they'll overlook him. But you can take a guy like Canelo. This guy can do. He can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Motherfucker, easy, man. Cakewalk, easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Yep, that's what Floyd Mayweather had to say. He feels that the people really want Tank to lose simply because he got away scot-free, undefeated. That's what TBE had to say in regards to the media. Now, he's been kind of coming at Canelo Alvarez almost like he wants to fight the dude again or something. Like, he's been really talking about Canelo a lot. Is Floyd Mayweather jealous? Is Floyd Mayweather hating, or is he telling the truth? One may say, how could he be hating on somebody that he whooped on? Right? How could he hate on somebody he whooped on? But he see what Canelo Alvarez is doing, and he's stealing a lot of shine from other fighters. Maybe that could be what it is. Let's see. Floyd Mayweather didn't like that.
They don't want. It's not that they want. They don't want to see Tank win because they feel like it's beating me because I dominated the fight game for so long. But these same writers out here, they praise Canelo. You got so many young champions. Come over here. They'll overlook guys. Come on over here. Come on. Hammer. They'll overlook guys. They'll overlook guys like you. Unbelievable fighter. One of the best fighters in the sport of boxing today. One of the best. They'll overlook guys like you. Little young kid right here, they'll overlook him. But you can take a guy like Canelo. This guy can do. He can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Motherfucker, easy, man. Cakewalk, easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Yep. So that's what Floyd Mayweather had to say. But what's the angle for him to really be coming at Canelo Alvarez? What do you guys think his angle is for just kind of sticking it to Canelo? He said Canelo was on steroids. He said that Canelo Alvarez is ducking David Benavidez. He said Canelo was easy. Floyd Mayweather almost one may say he did sound like it does seem like he's hating. It does seem like he's kind of jealous, but for what? Right? See you guys' comments here. Floyd is right. He's speaking facts. After the performance night, who's really paying for it? Floyd should stop talking. I love Floyd as a fighter, but why mention Canelo? He hating and telling the truth. Mayweather mad deep down. His time is over. That's a good point. That competitive edge is still kind of there, but he's old now. He can't do nothing about it. And Canelo kind of doing what he was doing, but even at a younger age. See, Floyd was like 30. He was at the end of his career when he was kind of picking and choosing. But Canelo was he was pretty much in his prime. He was pretty much in his prime. Hold up, I'm trying to get something. Yep, Floyd Mayweather was out here. He had quite a bit to say, man. all week. And we know what Canelo's going to say. Canelo's going to say, well, come out and fight me. But Floyd's like, what, 45 now? He's going on 45? Floyd is almost 50 now. You guys. Floyd Mayweather going to be almost 50, y'all. He going to be almost 50 years old. And he's out here talking shit to Canelo. Said that he was easy. This shit gonna be continuing to play if it don't. This needs to be an app. Yep. So TBE, is he hating or is he telling the truth? He said Floyd made the whole weekend about Canelo. Candy Slim says Floyd just being his attention whore, spotlight and eating regular ass. Floyd wouldn't make it to the 7th with the Canelo of today. Yeah, Tommy Fury withdrew from the fight for whatever reason. So now Tyron Woodley, I guess, is stepping in. T Wood is stepping in now. That's pretty interesting, yeah. So T Wood better knock him out, but man, there's been rumors about that shit that there's no rematch, no knockout clauses or some shit in that shit. And I seen a clip where Woodley looked like he did knock dude out and kind of hold him up, and then you seen Floyd do the same thing. It's like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, what's really good? What's really good? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really good? Yeah, Tommy Fury wasted everybody's time. You says Tank didn't lose, but definitely exposed. I don't know if he was exposed. I don't know. I don't know if he was exposed. I wouldn't say exposed. Isaac Cruz just proved to be a lot better than people thought. And I think he'll give any of them dudes problems. I think he'll give any of these guys problems.
Something.
Look, this hand swollen and everything, bro.
Feel it. No, right here.
And you go get everybody.
Yeah. Come on, Russ.
Who your phone is?
Oh, this phone probably better than mine.
Let me see,
Look about it.
He wants to tell you something. Dile. Dile.
Muchas gracias por la oportunidad, Gervonta.
Thank you for the opportunity. It was a great fight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
Gracias.
compadre, cuídate. Te estoy buscando allá en la tele. Vente abajo, cabrón.
Él dice que tú eres bien fuerte, un mexicano hasta la verga.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
Papá, es un gusto.
No, gusto
Mira,
mío.
cuando vengo a México, yo quiero chingarle un chingo de cerveza con usted.
Yep. That was in the locker room after the fight. A lot of respect between both teams, you know. But it's going to be the fans that's going to be going back and forth in regards to this fight. It's going to be the fans. And it may demand for a rematch. I mean, they did do a good job selling out the arena and the Staples Center. I think they could do a good job. I think they could do a good fight in a rematch, sure. I'm all for a rematch. Hit that like button for your boy. That's right. Candy Slim, hit that like button. Antonio Shelton says Mayweather just keeping it real. Why won't they talk about Butter Spence on that level? Maybe it's because they're black. Yeah, who knows, man. See, I didn't want to talk about that fight at all. You said Bud was looking for the big fish today. He was? Nah, but on Antonio Shelton's, what he said about Butter Spence on that level, they're not talking about it. You're not talking about it at all. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about it. So how you can't promote something you're not talking about. If anything, the fans been keeping that fight alive. Of course, Crawford comes out and says he wants that fight, and media asks him and shit. But yeah, that's true, AJ Johnson. Absolutely. East Money said Floyd was absolutely correct. He said he was literally in the ocean looking for the big fish. Oh, he must got a video out. He was in Cancun going off on Spence. Hold up, man. Instagram Live. Let me see if I can get it. And then we could look at it and see it live. This wasn't supposed to be about them two dudes, but since y'all said something, he was going off and shit. Let me see. Yeah, I see him out here in stories or whatever. That water looks crazy. Yeah, hold up. I'm looking to see if he says something on his. Cause I don't see no live. But if I see something or if he's saying something about it, then I'm gonna go ahead and get it real quick and I'm gonna put it on the screen for you. Right now, he's looking at these chicks though, these dancing girls with flames and shit. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it, bro. I don't see not when he say anything about Spence. No. That might have been an Instagram live or something. Yeah, huh? Yep. Yep. You say it's on his Instagram at the 4-minute mark on his IG live. Oh shit. I don't see it, bro. Yeah, it's not on here. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have had to caught it when it was happening. So now it's probably got to upload or some shit. But what did he say though? Yeah, Raymond Daniels, he's kind of old now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Raymond Daniels is kind of up there in age now. Is his latest post on his page? Nah. It's not, bro. I'm on here now. His latest post is the one we say, y'all remember that little black dusty boy. I don't see his live on here or nothing. Somebody got it though. I know that. And I know I will find it. I know that for sure. Somebody got it. Yeah. Well, what did he say though? For the people in the building, just so we can. What did he say? Did he say anything? Oh, he said he was looking for the big fish, but he went into hiding. Hey, that's funny. I'm gonna have to get that. I mean, he's been calling this dude out, bro. You know what I'm saying? But these dudes want to play these games and shit. I'm tired of talking about that shit, but these dudes want to play these games. This Bud been calling that dude out, man. He been calling that dude out. This is a no-brainer at this point that Errol Spence don't want to fight this guy. It's a no-brainer. A no fucking brainer. Oh, wow. Really? He said he was looking for the big fish. He was calling Spence a beep and a beep. Wow. Wow. I gotta get that shit, bro. Hold up. Y'all tripping. Hell no. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull it up on Instagram on the computer. Let's see. He said, dude is a bitch and a pussy. Hey, tell us how you really feel, bud. You know what I'm saying? Tell us how you really feel. Yeah, I don't see it, y'all. Nope. But I'm sure somebody got it. I'm sure somebody's recorded that shit. If I was on there, if I had caught it live, I would have recorded that shit. Somebody got it. I mean, but I already know he wants to fight this dude. I mean, the Spence is in the way. So, I mean, I already know he want to fight the guy. He ain't got to really say none of that for me. But, oh, wait, here we go. I think I found something. Oh, shit, yeah. All right, your boy Bushido always finds everything. Hold up. Let me get this shit, man. This bud out here wilding. Let me get it. Yeah, your boy Bushido. We gonna get this. We gonna do this. We wasn't supposed to be talking about these dudes today, but since you guys came out with this news, you know, we got to talk about it as it's happening while we on this live stream. Give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. We go watch it on this video. Then I'm gonna push this out on the internet too. He's fish hunting. He's fish hunting. Crawford gonna have to be mean and nasty. He's gonna have to be mean and nasty. He's gonna have to be mean and nasty, man. Ain't none of this. Ain't none of this nice guy stuff. Man, wait a minute, man. Where the fuck is it at now? Give me a second. Bud out here wilding, I think. He's out here wilding. Yep, big fish. He's hunting for the big fish. This is a whole nother video within itself, damn near. Ooh, he calling him out big time too. Y'all go enjoy this one. For those of you who didn't get to catch it. Oh, he calling him a hoe and everything. Oh shit. Yeah. Shit, that's what you gotta do, bud. That's what I've been telling you, man. You gotta be disrespectful, bro. You gotta be disrespectful. But then again, and in this day and age in boxing, if you're a little bit too disrespectful, they may not fight you. They may really block you out if you too mean. Yeah. If you too mean today in boxing, you may not get no fight at all. All right, we about to enjoy this one. Let's see. I didn't get to watch it yet either, so it's gonna be my first time seeing it. I just see what everybody's talking about here. We about to see what Bud is talking about. See, your favorite YouTuber isn't gonna say anything about this. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on this. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on this because they're not gonna do it. They're gonna act like it didn't happen. And he calling this dude up. All kinds of shit. Hold up, we about to hear this. We about to get this shit right the fuck now. Yeah. We about to play this shit now, and I'm gonna do a video on it. Cause they thinking Bud like scared of this dude or something. All right. Took a while, but
I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you, Errol. Where you at? I'm in the ocean. You say you the big fish. I'm looking for you. Fucking cookie ass shirt. Where your ass at? Oh, whole ass. Well, you got a lot of room to hide in this motherfucker. I don't know if I can find you in the ocean. See, this the ocean big in the motherfucker, man. We ain't gonna be able to find your punk ass out here. Got a lot of places to hide. Shit, man, we still ain't.
yeah. Hey, he coming for him, man. Bud Crawford, despite what he says when the media guy's in his face, he wants that fucking fight. And that was proof right there. That's a whole other video. But those of you who didn't catch it get to see it here. That's a whole other video. Yep. Well, let's check it out again.
I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you, Errol. Where you at? I'm in the ocean. You say you the big fish. I'm looking for you. Fucking cookie ass shirt. Where your ass at? Oh, whole ass. Well, you got a lot of room to hide in this motherfucker. I don't know if I can find you in the ocean. See, this the ocean big in the motherfucker, man. We ain't gonna be able to find your punk ass out here. Got a lot of places to hide. Shit, man, we still ain't.
Oh man, that's a whole nother video entirely. I can cook off that. I'm gonna cook off that one, you guys. So be looking out for it. I'm gonna cook off of that. We gotta keep the pressure on them. Gotta keep the pressure on them, man. He called you a hoe. Bitch. Come on, bro. You supposed to be the big fish. Man. But yeah, Tank Davis and Isaac Cruz. Good fight, man. Should Tank give him a rematch? I guess that's just up to them. You know, if Tank wants to give him a rematch, then you give him a rematch. If not, then I think in the rematch he'll separate himself from him. But I think if he don't give him a rematch, it's gonna always be that question every time he fights. Isaac Cruz, unless Tank fights another big name guy. Especially if Isaac Cruz continues to win and do what he's doing. I think the demand will definitely be there for a rematch in the future, if anything. All pertaining if Isaac Cruz continues to win. Either way, I'm for it. Despite what's going on with the fans right now, me as a fight fan, I'm all for it. Ryan Garcia, he needs to sit down somewhere. He needs to sit down somewhere. Nobody was, you were supposed to be hurt. Your mind is gone and all of that, but you find a way to somehow come out here and talk shit after one of your peers fight. You find a way to talk shit, Nobody cares about Ryan Garcia. And I think that Floyd Mayweather, is he hating? He may be a little bit jealous. I think he's a little jealous, if I'm honest. Just a little. Because Canelo Alvarez is doing something that he didn't even get to do until he was like almost in his 40s. And Floyd Mayweather received a lot of criticism in his career. He probably see it looking at Canelo, and he said Canelo's getting praised from doing the same shit I was doing at a more advanced age. It's probably a lot of things. But Floyd, yeah, he may be a little jealous, but he's right. The shit that he's saying, it is facts. It is facts. He probably also see it as that this dude's taking all the shine. He's able to pick who he wants to fight. It could be a lot of things. It could be the fact that pay-per-view probably wasn't doing well. It could be a lot of things. Floyd seemed irritated, if anything. Floyd Mayweather seemed pretty irritated, if anything.
It's not that they don't want to see Tank win because they feel like it's beating me because I dominated the fight game for so long. But these same writers out here, they praise Canelo. You got so many young champions. Come over here. They'll overlook guys. Come on over here. Come on. Hammer. They'll overlook guys. They'll overlook guys like you. Unbelievable fighter. One of the best fighters in the sport of boxing today. One of the best. They'll overlook guys like you. Little young kid right here, they'll overlook him. But you can take a guy like Canelo. This guy can do. He can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Motherfucker, easy, man. Cakewalk, easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
Yep. That's what TBE had to say for those who didn't see it. Of course, he said a lot of other things, steroids, and he's ducking Benavidez. He said a lot of shit in the past few weeks. But nonetheless, man, one may say he's also telling the truth. He's telling the truth about all this shit that he's saying. But yeah, man, be looking out for that Bud video I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get ready to do this little video on Bud, what Bud had to say, because your favorite YouTuber ain't gonna do it. Terrence Crawford put some major heat on Errol Spence Jr., and I think those are fighting words. So yeah, let me go ahead and get up out of here, get that shit going. And I'm hoping everybody have a good day today, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Like, subscribe. Holla at your boy. Peace out.